Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and salam sejahtera to all my students. I hope you will be good, healthy uh, for this era pandemic COVID-19. Hashtag kita jaga kita. So I hope you will good, healthy today. And now we will discuss for lecture question in week 3 and week 4. I will discuss the question for lecture week 3, this one, lecture week 3 and lecture week 4. Okay, now we continue to discuss about the question for the lecture question. Week 3, give one example combination of bit which represent a data. So give one example combination bit which represent a byte. You must remember one byte is 8 bit. So the combination of bit to represent a byte is, example, must be 8 bit. This is, for example, 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1. This is, for example, 8 bit. You must be 8 bit. So question number 2, convert the binary numbers to decimal numbers. You must remember binary to decimal. So the formula from binary to decimal is power of 2. So 1 1 1 in binary, what is in decimal? So the formula is power of, so 2 power of 0, 2 power of 1, and 2 power of 2 power of 2. So 1 1 1 in decimal, that means 1 2 4. This is count 1 to 4. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 equal 7. So the 7 is decimal numbers. You do not to show the base of the decimal numbers, because the decimal numbers is everyone know, no need to show the base of the decimal. That means if you look at the numbers, it's no base. That means this is a decimal numbers. So if you answer for decimal numbers, you cannot show for the base of number in decimal. And then question number 2, this is question number 2. 1 0 0 1 0. This is 1 2 4 8 16. Okay, 16 plus 2 equal 18. And then 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1. Okay, 1 0 0 0 0 0 5 0 1 1 1 1. This is 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 and 128. 128. So 128 plus 2 plus 1 equal plus 1 equal 131. Okay, 131 is decimal numbers. Do not show for the base of number decimal. This is a 10. Okay, don't show for the base number if you answer for the decimal numbers. Must be remember. Okay, student asked me if I show that for the base of number 10, for example 131 based on 10, you can answer for the base of show the base of the 10, but no need to show for the base of 10 because decimal numbers is daily numbers used at your life. Okay, now if you look at the numbers, no need base show the base of the numbers. This is decimal numbers. Okay, next question number 3. Question number 3: how many bits in one hexadecimal digit? Okay, one hexadecimal digit, only one. You must remember only one. Okay, so how many bits? Decimal hexadecimal digit must be remembered to represent a character is 8 bits. So hexadecimal numbers is, for example, 8 bit. So how many bits? How many bits mean 4 bits. 4 bits. Why 4 bit? Because this is why 4 bit. Okay, why 4 bit? Okay, now I will be show why one hexadecimal is 4 bit. Okay, now you must remember the ready for space. Ready for space. Ready for space. So 1, 2, 4, 8. 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 equal 15. Equal 15. That means 15 in hexadecimal is F. 1, 1, 1, 1 equal is F based on 16. Based on 16. So one symbol of hexadecimal numbers is 4 bit. Okay, I hope you will be understand why 4 bit is not a 16 bit, because the showing of the F is 111 in binary numbers, because computer will be only know 0 and 1. This is binary numbers. So hexadecimal, one symbol for hexadecimal is 4 bit. Okay, next question number 4: why hexadecimal notation is used instead of binary notation? Because if computer showing the data in binary numbers, the number is very long. So to sort the showing data, computer will be use hexadecimal number to sort the data. Okay, now we will discuss for week 3.1. I hope you will be understand and get the answer for the lecture question. Okay, now will we continue to week 4. This is 4.1 lecture question. Now, I hope you will be look or watch at my video lecture, the topic for 1.3 coding scheme, and now we will be discuss about the question of lecture question for week 4. Okay, week 4.1 lecture question, give 3 information coding scheme. Alright, 3 information coding scheme. Number 1 is ASCII. Number 1 is ASCII. Sorry. This is ASCII. It's not us. This is ASCII. ASC2. Okay, ASC2. Stand for American Standard Coding 2. 2 mean extended. 2 mean extended. Because after before this, ASCII is for ASCII 1 using 7-bit. This is only 1 to 8 symbol at your keyboard, and the keyboard will be added to space, so the American coding code will be added at the space of the keyboard to 8-bit. Now the keyboard for the personal computer is used 8-bit. That means 256 character will be present at your keyboard. So this is ASCII, and number 2 is EBCD. EBCD. Okay. ASCII and EBCD and Unicode must be showing at uppercase. You must be used at uppercase, not right at lowercase, because this is a what's mean kata pendek, kata singkat. And EBCD using 8-bit, using or showing at the keyboard 256 characters or 256 symbol. And number 3 type of coding scheme is Unicode. Unicode is Unicode. Unicode use 16-bit. So how many characters for the 16-bit is 65,356 characters. This is using Unicode. And Unicode is not represent at your keyboard because it's so many symbol at the Unicode. Why computer will be added Unicode? Because all the human at the world will be using computers, and all language will be used at your computers. For example, Chinese must have the symbols of Chinese language. Indian have the symbol of Indian language. So if you represent the symbol for your keyboard is very huge for your keyboard, So Unicode will be embedded to your OS system. For example, OS system, you're using Windows, Linux, Red Hat, or other OS. At your phone, for example, OS Android, and you use iPhone, The OS is iOS. If you BlackBerry, the iOS is Symbian. Okay, now I hope the answer for the question number 1 is you get it. So number 2, what a possible coding scheme that encode a character using 8-bit. So what the possible coding scheme that encode a character using 8-bit. Now you must remember what the coding scheme use 8-bit. The coding scheme use 8-bit is ASCII and EBCD. ASCII using at your personal computers or server, and EBCD using at mainframe and high end of server. High end of server mean supercomputers. So how many bits used to represent a characters in Unicode? How many bits? Unicode using 16 bit. Unicode 16 bit. Okay. What coding scheme used to represent Japanese characters in Android smartphone? Okay, now Japanese characters. Japanese characters is a language symbol of the Japanese. So you must remember any language symbol is using Unicode. So what the question is, what coding scheme use? The answer is Unicode. The answer is Unicode. Okay, the answer is Unicode. Okay, now continue to question week 4.2. How many bits are represented using this coding system? Sweet 18. Sweet 18. Okay, now you must count for the word. You must count for the word sweet and 18. So how many characters? So will we start to S. Count is 1, W is 2, E is 3, E is 4, 5, and must be included for the space. You must count for the space is 1 space 1 characters. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 characters. So there must be remember ASCII using 8 bit. 8 bit. Using 8 bit. ABCD using 8 bit. 8 bit, and Unicode using 16 bit. You must remember that. You must remember for the different using bit at coding scheme ASCII, ABCD, and Unicode. So well, we count for the sweet 18 is 8. So 8 times 8 equal how many? 8 times 8 equal 80, 81. Sorry, 64. 64 bit. Okay, 64 bit. Okay, you must show the word bit. Okay, word bit. ABCD is the same, 64 bit. 64 bit. 64 bit. But the Unicode is all different because Unicode is used 16 bit. So 8 multiples 18 equal 8 multiples multiply of 6 is 16 is 1, 2, 8 bit. 8 bit. Okay, you must understand how to count the bit at the word of sweet. And then look at the question number 4. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I hope you will be answer for question number 2 and number 3, and then I will discuss for question number 4. KMG the best. KMG the best. Now, the last of the word KMG the best is emoticon. You must remember how to create the emoticon. Alright, how to create the emoticon. In ASCII, the emoticon not be showing at your keyboard. ASCII is your keyboard. So the emoticon is not show at your keyboard. So how to show the emoticon? This for using ASCII. So this is the symbol of emoticon, isn't it? The symbol, sorry, it's not arrow. This is for, sorry, okay, this one. Yes, this one. So now we'll be count the characters. K is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 characters. 14 characters multiplied by 8 because ASCII using 8. Now 14 times 8 equal 1, 1, 2 bit. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 bit. Now you must show the word bit. Okay, EBCD is the same because EBCD using 8 bit is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 bit. 112 bit. But different for Unicode because Unicode using 16. Now 14. It's not 14 because it's not the 14, because if you use Unicode, emoticon have at the Unicode symbol. At the Unicode symbol, this is only count 1. This is only count 1 because Unicode have the symbol of emoticon. So KMG the best in Unicode, the characters of Unicode using only 13. Only 13. So 13 plus 16 equal plus 16 because 16 bit using Unicode equal 208. 208 bit. 208 bit. Alright. So the question for number 2 and number 3, I hope you count and answer for question number 2 and question number 3. Okay. Now we'll be continue to question number 2. How many bytes? How many bytes are represented using this coding scheme? So must be remember, if the question number 1 you count for bit, and the question number 2 you count for byte. So 8 bit 8 bit equal 1 byte. 1 byte. So sweet 18 in bit you count for 64, isn't it? 64 bit. So 64 bit now divide by 8. Why divide by 8? Because 1 byte is 8 bit grouped together. Okay, you must remember. So 64 divided by 8 equal 8. And ABCD, okay, if your answer is only numbers not showing the byte word, so the answer is wrong. It's wrong. Must be remember and uh, it's very important. So you must show the byte. The byte. Word byte. So ABCD is the same. 8 byte. 8 byte. And Unicode 1 to 8. Unicode 1 to 8. 1 to 8. Now divide by 8 equal 1 to 8 divide by 8 equal 16. So what the 16 byte. 16 byte. Okay, I hope you will be answer for next question, for question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4. Okay, I hope you have find the answer for 3 questions. How many bytes are represented using coding scheme ASCII, ABCD, and the Unicode. Okay, this is discussion for today. I hope you will be understand how to find the answer for the coding scheme if the answer will be have at the PSPM question. So thank you very much. See you for the next lecture and next discussion question for the lecture question. Thank you very much. See you next lecture. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera.